Hi, so this week's house build is inspired by Korean slash Japanese slash really open and airy architecture. So I got a lot of inspiration off Pinterest and a lot of inspiration from my recent trip to Japan. And I just really love the style of houses there. I know houses are normally really small, but I just love the way they use space and also in terms of decorating and the colours, I was also inspired by some Korean architecture that I've seen as well. Obviously not traditional styles of architecture, I'm talking like modern type of architecture here. Anyway, so of course it's kind of it's also kind of a little bit Scandinavian, so I'm contradicting myself a little bit. But yeah, it's a culmination of multiple styles, and I had a lot of fun building it. It kind of just all came together really easily. I wanted the first half of it to be all open, like double height ceilings and everything, and then like upstairs would be the bedrooms and whatnot. And my main idea and my main inspiration were those door frame, those archways, having those open archways on both levels. And I was like, do they really need railings? But obviously, yeah, I mean, you need railings. But I've seen on Pinterest actual houses where they just have that drop without any railings, and I thought it looked so awesome. But then I go back and add them later because I just thought I'm too practical to leave them out. Anyway, so here I am finishing the bedroom. One thing I always want is more beds. Like, why can't they add more beds? Oh, I'm really looking forward to when they release more, and as soon as they do, that's going to be the main selling point of any expansion pack or kit that they release. I'm going to buy it simply for the beds if they've got good beds. So obviously, like, the theme going on here is like wooden and light and open and airy and just mostly wooden. At the end of the day, yeah, you could say it's kind of Scandinavian in terms of like decor and colouring. But then again, yeah, as I said, I've seen Korean decorating like this as well. Yeah, I actually had so much fun doing this. Sometimes I get like so stuck for ideas, especially if I'm going for like the traditional style, going for a colonial, traditional family home. That's kind of boring, but once you get inspiration and like really looking forward to a build, it just all comes together and you get really excited. And so here I'm trying to work out how to build it's like in Japanese homes when you step down into a genkan. I nearly forget what it was called. I'm pretty sure it's called a genkan. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation here, but anyway, it's when you open up the door and then you're in this little step down area where you leave your shoes. You never go into the house with shoes on. And then you have to step up into the main area. That's what I wanted to do, but it just really wasn't working out. So I go back later and I put in like a recess in the floor, kind of in the middle of the room instead. And I like how that turned out actually. I think it gives it, a little bit of fun, a little bit of excitement. So I really like how this turned out because it's all like open plan living, but it is still kind of separate from the main entranceway lounge room. So this is all about food, cooking food, eating food. Yeah, I really like how this turned out. This area, all wooden and blue themed. And I do use those lights a lot because I really like them. I don't see a lot of other people using them, and I wonder if they are popular or if I'm just like weird and I like them. And I also like if you go into the tiles menu, there are wall tiles and they're rectangle and white. They're like subway tiles and I really like them, but I don't see a lot of people using those either. So I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. I really like those little circle thingies. I think they're really modern and fun, but they're the first time I've actually used them in a house build because I've kind of always been stuck for ideas and like ways to use them. But yeah, with this one it just all came together so easily, but it did take me about an hour and a half, which is kind of the average time anyway, but I just found it so enjoyable. Yeah, I was kind of stuck for ideas as to what to put in this area, and I kept thinking about the Genkan. I was like, can I do it? Can I? I just really want like a recessed floor, just to give it a bit of fun, and I eventually work it out and make it kind of like a seating area, and it's kind of like somewhere where you can sit and put your shoes on, or like wait for whoever you're waiting for before you leave or whatever. Like, it's just a cute little sitting area, and I really like it. I think if I build a house, I'd want this to sort of be like my house. I don't know, I always really admire double height ceilings, and I really wanted to put a chimney place because I've seen other houses with chimney fireplaces in a double height room, and I think it looks so nice, but I didn't want to obstruct the window, so I just put like another wall in, and I think it kind of looks weird, but I think it also works at the same time. I don't know. And I really like that bamboo as well. And what else did I do? Oh, I put the move objects on so that I can put the windows back, and I add a little bar area because when in doubt, always add a bar, because I always forget what else I can put in, and I like put everything in the lounge room, dining room, kitchen, etc. And then I'm like, now what? So I always put a bar in if I haven't, or if I've already put in an office. Yeah, also I have a cold, so if I sound really nasally, I apologize. I'm sick, and that really sucks because I've been taking vitamins and probiotics and doing everything right lately, and I don't know, ironically I'm sick, so yay. So I decided to make a kid's bedroom, and I really like that little mat. I think it's really cute, and I just wanted to make a fun, cute little room, and I guess the people who would be living here are like a young couple with a young kid, maybe like an only child, and then the other bedroom would be maybe like a guest bedroom. Yeah, keeping the options open. I really like the idea actually of making those gnomes bigger and using them as like, I don't know, like a statue or something in a kid's room, but I thought it was kind of creepy at the same time. Same with that baby llama or whatever that thing was. It's cute, but it's also really creepy, so I didn't add that. Yeah, so going in, decorating the guest bedroom. I really like how white and light it is. I don't know, I feel like if my bedroom was like that, I would get bored after a while, but actually, when I think about it, my room is kind of like that, so I'm definitely wanting to take a trip to Kmart and buy some more colourful decorations, I think. For anyone who doesn't live in Australia, Kmart is basically a godsend, and it's like a one-stop shop for decorations and even really good clothes, just everything for so cheap. It's just amazing. And oh, there I am putting in the second floor chimney and the gate, the fence for the second story as well. Now that I decided a kid would be living there. Also, I just don't think it would pass any building code to have like a drop like 2 meters high, just a drop without a gate or whatever, a fence. I keep forgetting the word for a fence. Anyway, so I decided I really wanted to have like a deck area as well. I didn't want it to be like a garden because this is a really modern house, and I feel like the people who live here don't have time to mow the lawn, so it just makes sense to have a deck where they can entertain, have dinner parties, go for a swim, do their laps, have a good time in general. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just have to fix the front area up. It's a very simple house, very minimalistic, but I think that I would personally really enjoy living here. So it's always been something that I wanted to build, but I just got like the idea where it just all made sense and all came together the other day, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, because I didn't want to study, and this was obviously a little bit of procrastination, but yeah, I really like the way it turned out, and I don't know why I'm putting those waterfall thingies in there. I wanted it to work, but I was just like, nah. Like, I really like the minimalism and just leave it how it is. So yeah, I think that's all I recorded. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see any more, you can subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye. Have a lovely day.